All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the beard, and we're going to get our rake brushes out, and we're going to use water. And then he has a little mustache, you know. You don't have to do the mustache if you don't want. But I'm going to water this down. Water's our friend. Who knows what this will be like on this canvas. Water this down. And so when we're around the nose, I'm going to show you, you want to leave a little bit of a shadow here, okay? Couple tips when you're making the beards. Don't start and stop right next to each other because you'll make stripes. So one's always higher, one's a little lower. Always lightly put your brush down, then press a little harder, then pull off, okay? But remember to leave your shadows. If you don't, you can always put them back in. And I build this up, like where I have it brighter, I went over it a few times to make it look like it's coming out towards you just a little bit, okay? I love to see when people make the beards, because some people, like, I love how they make them real wild and stuff too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So very light up through here. And then we'll press a little harder. I'm going to swoop out off to the side. I'm going to grab a little bit more water. People love making the beards, like in the classes. Like, and if it's their first time, they're all nervous about it, thinking, you know, it's going to be hard. And then they'll go, that was the easiest thing. Like, is the beards. People like it.
Asked, can you please show how much paint you're putting on your brush the next time you go to your
so this is watered down right here. Do you see that? But my brush is pretty covered, but it's loose paint, like it's watered down. Okay, so very, like, it's a little bit more paint than, or more water than paint. I'm gonna silence my phone. I forgot to tell my daughter I was filming. So just a little, like, make sure that it can go on really easy, okay? That if it's not, then you need a little bit more water. Light touch, follow your shape. Like, I'm just going to make this like little curly Q down here. That's why I'm slightly making a little bit of a U here. And I'm going to leave a little bit of darkness in between the mustache and his little beard.
His mustache.
His mustache. I think how that's... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say I tried to make a curly Q once, and it was actually harder than I thought it was going to be to get that little baby to curl right.
Okay, so I'm going to start layering this up. Don't worry, I'll fix the curly Q. It's not there yet. It doesn't really come together until you get everything else on there, but I could pull, let me pull this around so you can see that a little bit more. But this is where we'll go, and we'll start highlighting some things, and we'll leave some other things darker. And that's when, like, your curly Q will kind of like come together. So I'm going to brighten this area a little bit. So when I'm putting my brush down, I'm just lightly touching, especially in the areas that I want to remain darker in there, okay? And so if you, like, you know, we have probably half of our people are business people. If you're teaching this, a lot of people will just get that first coat in and then they stop. And so I always try to encourage people to build this up, you know. And make sure you get some brighter areas as well as, you know, leaving some areas darker. And then it just looks a little bit more three-dimensional. Okay, we'll end up with like 100 gnomes before you know it.
Yeah.